I was trying to reconnect. Okay. All right. So we have Maddie here, and Maddie's been doing orthokeratology for about 3 months now. My name is Dr. Theodore Sees with Rockford Family Eye Care, and we're going to talk a little bit about how Maddie's experience with orthokeratology has been. So before I talk about the actual orthokeratology, Maddie, I wanted to just ask you a little bit about what is the history of your sort of glasses or contact lenses, or when did you start noticing you had a vision problem?
I was about 9 years old when I started having vision problems, so I went to the eye doctor and we got glasses, and then 6 months later my eyes got worse, so I had to go again and get new glasses, and then like every 6 months it became a trend of my eyes would get more and more worse to the point where I couldn't see without my glasses, and even with my glasses it was hard to see. So then so it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I got to like really high prescription for my eyes. So I couldn't really see even with my glasses on, everything was blurry. And I play lacrosse, so I started wearing contact lenses. And my eyes are small, so wearing contact lenses is hard, like soft contact lens, because they come in like a certain size. So it like has to go on your whole cornea.
The mass produced, mass produced.
So it doesn't really fit my eye very well. So like I couldn't see very well, and like with lacrosse, when you're running, they pop out, and then I couldn't see at all because
your vision was so bad.
It was so bad, so I couldn't see at all. So I came here to get my eyes checked, and we got me new glasses because I wasn't ready to do Ortho-K yet. And then I came back 6 months later, and my eyes had gotten a whole unit worse. So my dad made the decision that we needed to start right away because my eyes were just getting worse and worse and worse.
So you were nearsighted, and that means, just to kind of reference, that means you can see better up close than you can far away, right?
Yeah.
So you were 9 years old when you started noticing some mild changes. You went to the eye doctor, and then they got you some glasses, but then 6 months later, you were noticing your vision wasn't clear as good anymore, right?
Yeah.
So then you tried with the contact lenses, and the soft contact lenses worked in general, but then they would fall out. They were maybe a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So then we kind of introduced orthokeratology to you, and now you've been 3 months into it. What are your thoughts so far of the orthokeratology?
I really love it just because I can actually see, and I don't have to wear glasses anymore because, one, I'm an athlete, so I play sports, and I really can't, with the headgear that I have to wear glasses, and it's a lot easier not to have to worry about anything. And then it's nice that I can just sleep in them because then I don't have to worry about them drying out or having to like switch the contact lenses during the day if they get too dry or like one tears.
Dirty or something like that. If one falls out, you got dirty hands. You know, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Yeah, and then like they're a little uncomfortable at first to sleep in, but you don't notice them when you're sleeping. It's just when you put them in. So then you just close your eyes and like they settle themselves, and I've noticed that it doesn't bother me as much. Like I wore them to school one day because I fell asleep, took a nap, woke up later at like 3 a.m. and was like, oh, don't have my contact lenses in, so I can wear them to school and still feel comfortable.
And I mean, comfortable and see well with them, obviously.
Yeah, and I can see with them on, and then when I took them out, I could see just as well.
So we just got done checking her vision. How old are you now, Maddie, by the way?
I'm 17.
17. So we just got done checking her vision. She's had 8 years of her vision getting worse and worse and worse. Now she's been doing orthokeratology for three months now. She's better than 20/20. She was about 4.5 units of prescription before we started orthokeratology, and right now she's 0, and she's better than 20/20. So it's pretty amazing. Plus her vision has not gotten worse in the 3 months. Now with that being said, orthokeratology has been proven to reduce nearsightedness progression up to 50%, but in many cases it stops it altogether. Our goal is to slow it down, but like I said, if we can stop it altogether, that's a plus. That is fantastic, because when somebody's vision gets worse and worse every year, yes, we have to buy new glasses, you have to update your contact lenses, but not only that, when your eye increases in nearsightedness, your eye actually gets physically larger. And when your eye gets larger, it puts a lot more stress on all the structures inside the eyes, like the nerve that connects the back of the eye, the brain, the retina, the blood vessels. It's kind of like saran wrap. When you pull up the ends, it'll rip and it'll tear. That's exactly what happens with retinal detachments for people who have a lot of nearsightedness. So what we're doing for Maddie is yes, we're giving her clear vision all day long. That's fantastic. But we're also slowing her eyes down from getting worse, helping to prevent those eyes from getting worse, or those certain eye conditions. Is orthokeratology something you would recommend to your friends, or?
I do recommend it to my friends. Like, I see people at school all the time who have bad eyesight, and girls that I play lacrosse with, and I'm like, there's this thing, you should go see it. It's at Rockford Eye Care, and you can like ask about it and figure out if you're a candidate, so that you don't have to deal with contacts. Because a lot of my friends have really bad eyesight, and they, like, one girl who was in during my lunch, I don't even know her, and she's just like, why don't you have glasses anymore? I'm like, yeah, I just wear contact lenses at night, and I can see perfectly during the day. And she's like, oh, that sounds really cool. I'm like, here's information about Family Eye Care and what it is.
She's a good spokesman.
Oh yeah, she's like, she really likes it, and I don't know if she's come here yet, and I might have to talk to her again, but she's like, my eyes are really bad, and I'm sick of wearing glasses, so I was like, this is an option.
So it's literally, you're just pointing it at night, and you take it out in the morning.
Yeah.
It's that simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really not complicated. I know it sounds too good to be true, even though it's FDA approved and for 15 years and it's been around for 40 years, a lot of people have never heard about it. But orthokeratology is definitely something that really works for some people. The only way to find out for sure if it'd be working out for you is to have a free screening. So last question I have for you, Maddie, is if you could sum up orthokeratology in 1 or 2 or 3 words, what would you say? And I'll put it on the spot there.
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah, it helps a lot, and it changed a lot of aspects in my life where, like, I couldn't see the board in school, so I'd have to move closer to the, and it's hard for teachers to change up their seating schedule so much, and, like, having to remind each teacher, I can't see very well, I can't do this, I can't see very well, I can't do this, but now I don't have to worry about it, and I can sit anywhere, and I can see the board, and...
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Well, if you too would like to experience some life-changing experience, give us a call at 616-951-7115, or you can visit our YouTube, our Facebook pages. We have a lot of other testimonials. It's a lot easier hearing it from people's experiences other than my own. If you'd like to have a free screening, just give us a call, or you can visit our website, which is www.rockfordfamilyeyecare.net. My name is Dr. Theodore Sees. This is Maddie, and this is Maddie's Orthokeratology Experience. You too can see better than okay with Ortho-K.